Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's challenging level puzzle. Sorry, it took me a while because I got a frog in my throat. Anyways, um, and today's puzzle is called Dorlier's Line by Marty Sears. And I think we did Dorlier's puzzle of this a while ago. I actually don't know which order it'll be in. I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was an easy level or if it was challenging itself. Anyways, let's get to the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit such that every row, column, and designated 9-cell region contains the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. On each line, there is exactly one cell whose value is greater than the sum of any other two cells on that line. So, for example, if we had, say, a 2 and say we had a 2 and a 5 here, then this digit could be a 1 because 5 is greater than 2 and 1 on this line, or it could be 8 or 9 because 8 and 9 would be greater than 2 plus 5 added together. But that's for any digit, two digits on the line. So for this long line, it would have to be any digits on this line. Sorry, one digit specifically on this line has to be greater than any two other digits on this line adding up. So that should give you some idea of how to approach this. Anyways, those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. Particularly the long lines here are the most important ones. And on these long lines, obviously, there's going to be some which are smaller than, which have to be the small numbers. And there's one large number which has to add up, which has to be greater than the sums of any two numbers on this line. Well, we are guaranteed this long line here has to have 1 through 4 at least here, 1 through 4 at least here, and then at least 1 through 5 here. But the thing is, 4 plus 5 adds up to 9, and no digit is going to be greater than that. So therefore, this must be 1 through 4, 1 through 4, and then 9 with it, because 4 and 4 add up to 8. But 9 is the only digit that's greater than that. So these have to be 1 through 4, which means these are all low digits. This has to be 1 through 4 plus 9. And these must be all low digits here. So this is 1 through 4, which means these digits have to be high or 5 here. These digits have to be high or 5. And these digits have to be high or 5. These digits. So we have here 3 digits in each box. So these are at minimum 1 through 3 here. That means this must be... So these are guaranteed to be 1 through 3. We can either have... This has 5 digits in. Okay, so also another thing is we need to look at digits in the column, right? We have that are digits in each column that are specifically related to this line, that are on this line. In column 1, we have 4 digits. In column 2, we have 5 digits. In column 3, we have 4 digits. So this must be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 quintuplet in column 2. Which means 9 in column has to be in column 2 in box 5. So this cannot be 9 here This can't be 9 here. These are all low. So this has to be a 9 being one of these two. These have to be at minimum 1, 2, and 3. And we have 5 digits here. So either it cannot be 4. We can't have 4 and 5 together. So this must be the 5th digit here. Sorry, the 4th digit here, which is a low digit, must be either 4 or 5. If we have 4, the high digit can be either 8 or 9. If we have 5, the high digit must be 9, because 5 plus 3 adds up to 8. So therefore, these digits must be either 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. One thing, though, we can't have is you can't have 5 and 8 together here. Because if you did have 5 and 8 together here, also we have 5 digits in column 8 also. So that means we need 5 and 8 to be in this, or 5 or 8 to be in this middle column. These are guaranteed to be 1 through 3 here. Or I guess it could be 1, 2, and 4. Well, the thing is, okay, so the problem is, if this is 1, 2, 3, 5, we are guaranteed a 9 here. So it cannot be both 5 and 8 here. If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, then we could have 8 here. Either way, the thing is, so this is either going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 with 8, or 1, 2, 3, 5 with 9. So 5 or 8 has to be somewhere along this row 5, right? You can't have just 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Because if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 sextuplet in row 5, which eliminate, but that's 5 digits trying to fit into 6 cells, which is not going to work. So it has to be either 1, 2, 3, 5, 9 here, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So this is guaranteed to be 5 or 8 here. We also have in column 8 the extra digits have to be in these 3 cells. Because we have 5 digits in that column, right? And these digits have to be, could be 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Right, but 5 or 8 has to be one of these digits here. So this can't be 5 or 8 here. This can't be 5 or 8 here. So that means we have the remaining digits in this row. So 5 or 8 has to be here. So it's either 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, which would force this to be 6, 7, and 8, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, which would mean this is 5, 6, 7. So this has to be 5, 6, 7, or 8, with 6, 7 being definitely there. Okay. And this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, these digits are 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 9 here. These two digits cannot be the low digit, because if you have 5 and 6 be the low digit, that adds up to 11, which no digit is going to be greater than. So this digit has to be with a low digit here. You cannot have 4 and 5 add up, remember, because 4 and 5 add up to 9, and no digit is greater than that. So this digit must be 1 through 3. Well, we know all of these digits, well, they can be 1 through 4. So the remaining digits in this row have to be 5 through 9 here. But we know this combination has to be either 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, which means you have 3 and 4 added together. You can't have 4 and 4 added together because 4 and 4 adds up to 8, and 8 is not going to be greater than that. Or we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. And then the 5 cannot have the 4 next to it. So these well, specifically on this line, these digits have to be 1 through 3. This has to be 1 through 3. Let's make these essentially then green. So these have to be green involved. But since we have 3 blues here, that means this can't be blue because all the blues will be 1, 2, and 3. So this has to be green, which eliminates green in the rest of the box and the rest of the column. So this is green here. That's a 4. These must be 1, 2, and 3. These must be 1, 2, and 3. For any line on here, you have to have a digit from 1, 2, or 3 to be on it. Right? Because you cannot have and this combination is the same thing, right? This must either be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, which leaves 5, 6, 7, 9 in the rest of the column. Or it's 1, 2, 3, 5, and 9, which leaves 4, 6, 7, 8 in the rest of the column. So this has to be then 4 through 9 here, which means you cannot have a 1, 2, or 3 here. But again, you can't have 4 and 5 add up to a sum as the low digits. So this has to have a 1, 2, or 3 here, which means the rest of the box cannot be low. It has to be green, red, or pink. And it's the same with the rest of column 8. It has to be green, red, or pink. Same with these. These are green, red, or pink. So must these. These must be green, red, or pink. Cannot be blue because all of the blue are accounted for on this line. We have 3 blues in row 3, so therefore this can, and 3 blues in row 1. So these cannot be blue. They're green, red, or pink. These can't be 4. This is 1, 2, and 3. One of these also must be blue. One of these must be blue. One of these. So this, again, you can't have 4 and 5. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, right? This is 4 through 9, but the problem is 4 and 5 cannot be the lows. And we can't have 4 and 4 here. So this has to be a low guaranteed here. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. These cannot be the lows, so that would be 5 and 6 as lows. So one of these has to be a high here. And again, 4 cannot add up with 5 and 6, so these must both be low. Well, we have 3, 1, 2, and 3s in column 5, so these cannot be 1, 2, or 3s. They have to be red, green, or orange. We need, again, for every set of 3 digits that are in the same row box, we have to have 1 digit that is 1, 2, or 3. So this is 1, 2, or 3. Which means none of the rest of column 6 can be 1, 2, or 3. So this is green, red, or orange. Obviously, these can't be green because this is red and pink here as possibilities. We have a problem here, though. This has to be non-1, 2, and 3s here. So this must then be 4, 4, and 9 to be greater than that. Because, right, we can't have 1, 2, or 3s in column 6. We can't have 1, 2, 3s in box 9. We can't have a 1, 2, or 3 in box 6. So this has to be 4 and 4 here, adding up to 8, which is less than a 9. So this must be 9, which means it cannot be 1, 2, 3, 5, and 9. So no 5 and 9. Which means this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So 8 has to be one of these. This must be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8 as a quintuplet in column 8. So there's no 4, 8 here, no 4, 8 here, no 4, 8 here. These cannot be green. This is 9. This can't be green because of the green here. This can't be green. So this can't be... We cannot have green in any of these because it must be on the line. And we know 8 has to be one of these three, but 8 also has to be... Where is 8 in column 8? It can only be here. So this is 8. That eliminates 8 in the rest of the row. So this is blue. Cannot be green. This is green here. 4 in column 8 has to be one of these two, which means this can't be 4 here, which means where is the 4 in row 5? We have a 1, 2, 3 triplet here, which eliminates 1, 2, 3 here, so that's 4. Then this must be 9 as a high. These cannot be green. No green here. This is green here, which means this can't be green. That's blue. That means where is the green in column 2? Must be there, which eliminates green in the rest of the row. This cannot be green. It must be low. So this is a 4 here. That makes this a 4 here. And where is the green in column 9? It cannot be here because of the green in the boxes. Can't be here because it's on the line. Can't be here because of the green in the row. So it must be here. So that green eliminates green from being there. This can't be green anymore. One of these two is a green. This is 4. These cannot be 4 here. This must be a 9, which means this can't be 9 here. This can't be 8. So it's 5, 6, 7 as a triplet. We have 3 blues in row 9, so this cannot be blue. So this is red, green, or pink. We have 2 blues only in row 8, so this has to be a blue here. We have 3 blues in row 7 and 6, so this can't be blue. These have to be red or pink because they cannot be green. So then this has to be 8 or 9. It cannot be... This is 5, 6, and 7. That eliminates pink from the rest of the boxes, so these are both high. 9 cannot be here, so this must be 8, which makes this 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is low. Okay. These have to be 1, 2 at minimum. So 1, 2 plus 5 adds up to 6 or 7, which means the only digit that's going to be higher is an 8. So then this has to be 8, not pink, which means this is 5, which is pink. These can't be pink anymore. This is not 5, it's 6, 7. This has to be 1, 2 as a pair to add up to, with the 5, to add up to 7 at most, which means 8 is greater. So then this has to be 3. This can't be 3, it's 1 or 2. There's no 3 there, so 3 in box 4 has to be one of these 2 digits, which eliminates 3 from being there. We have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair in row 7, which eliminates, 1 and 2 in the rest of the row. So this is 3, which eliminates 3 here, which means in box 6, 3 has to be one of these 2 digits, which eliminates 3 here. So therefore, this is 3 there. This has to be 1 or 2, 1 or 2 there. Remaining digits of box 6 are 5, 6, and 7. Remaining digits of box 4 are 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8, this has to be high or cannot be 5. So this has to be high and high. Well, 8 has to be the high digit. 8 plus another digit as the low digit would add up to 9 at minimum, which no digit is greater than. So 8 has to be the high digit. This has to be a high digit, so this must be 6 and 1 to be less than 8, which makes this 2, which makes that 1. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 1 and 2. 1 eliminates here, 1 here, so it's 2, which means this can't be 2 here. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 1, which makes that 2. That leaves this as 3. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 2, which makes that 1. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 3, which makes that 2. So this is 4. This has to be a 2, 3 pair, and this must be 1. No 1 or 2 here because of 1 in the row and 2 in the column, so that's 3. This must be 1 because of 2 or 3 in the column. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 3 and 1, which makes that 2. This can't be 1 or 2. It's 3, which makes that 2. That leaves that as 1, this as 2, and this as 3. Okay. This cannot be 5, 6, or 8. This can't be 8 here. No 8 here. 2 plus the low digit must equal must be less than the other digit. So it could be 2, 4, 7. It cannot be 2, 5, 7 here, so this can't be 7 there. 2, 4, and 7 work. 2, 5, or 6 with 9 does work. So those are the possibilities. Okay. 3 plus another digit is less than this digit, or the other way around. Remaining digits of this box have to be 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. And 4 cannot be here, here, or here. No 9 here. No 5 or 8 here. Remaining digits of column 4 are 7 and 9. Because it can't be 4 because of 4 in the row. So here, can we ever have a 7? 3 and 4 at minimum add up to 7, so no, as there. And 3 and 7 add up to 10, which no digit is greater than, so 7 cannot be here. So we have either 3, 4 with 8 and 9, or 3, 5 with 9 here. Okay. This, remaining digits of row, so we should actually, we have all these set, so we don't need the coloring anymore. Remaining digits of row 7. We have 5, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 9 because of 9 in the column. This can't be 8 because of 8 in the column. Three. This has to be 3, 5 added together, which is 8, which means 9 has to be greater than it. So therefore, this is 5, which makes that 9. There's no 9 here. There's no more 5 in the column. So that leaves us as 6, 7, 8. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the box. Therefore, this is either 2, 4, which makes that 7, or 2, 6, which makes that 9. Okay, remaining digits in box 1 are 6, 7, 8. Remaining digits in column 1 cannot be 8 here because of one of these two is 8 there. So it has to be 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, where is 9 in row 7? It has to be here. So this is 9, which means this cannot be 9 here. So to add up as a low digit, it has to be 1, 5, adding up to 6, which 7 is greater than. So this becomes a 5, 7 pair, which eliminates 5, 7 in the rest of the column. So this is 6, 9 as a pair. Remaining digits in row 2 are, well, 6, 9 cannot be, 6 and 9 cannot be here because of the 6, 9 pair. So 6 has to be here, which makes this a 7, 8 pair here. So that leaves the remaining digit in box 3 as a 5. So this is 5 there. Remaining digits in box 2, we have 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 5. These can't be 4 because of 4 in the row. And this can't be 5 because of 5 in the row. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the column. This is 6, 7, or 8 to be 6, 7, or 8 there. Okay. This is, again, 3, 4, and 8 work. So this cannot be 8 here. This is 5, 7 as a pair, which eliminates 5 and 7 in the rest of the box. So this is 6, 8 as a pair here. If this is 3 and 4, that could be 8. Or it could be 9 there. If it's 3 and 5 here, then it's within 9. 6 eliminates 6 here. So this is 7 and 6. This can't be 9 because of 9 in the column. 7 eliminates 7 in the rest of the column. So this combination is 1 out of 4, 5, and then 1 out of 8 or 9. Where is 7 in row 3? It has to be one of these two, so it cannot be there. This cannot be 2, 6, and 9 because that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell there. So this has to be 2, 4, adding up to 6, which 7 is greater than. So that makes this not 7, that's 5. No 5 or 7 there. It's 6, which makes that 7 there, which makes this 5. 6 and 7 eliminate 6 and 7 here, so it's 5. No 5 there, no 5 there. No 7 here, so 6, 8 as a pair eliminates 6, 8 in the rest of the column. This can't be 5 or 6. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8. This can't be 7 or 8. It's 6, which makes this 8, which makes that 6. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 7 and 6. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8 and 7. 4 eliminates 4 here. So this has to be... Okay, so 4 eliminates 4 here. Where is the 4 in box 8? It has to be here. So that makes this 8 or 9 to be greater than 3 plus 4 added together. We have an 8, 9, 8, 9 pair, which eliminates 8 and 9 in the rest of the column. So this cannot be 8 and 9. It's 5, which eliminates 5 here. 5 eliminates 5 here, where in this 8 eliminates 8 here. So this is 7. This can't be 7. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8, which means this can't be 7 or 8. It's 5. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 9. Also eliminates 8 here, so it's 6 and 8. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 6 and 9, which eliminates 9 here, so it's 7, which makes that not 7, that's 9. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 8. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 7 and 5. And 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 9 and 7. And that's the solution to this puzzle. Yeah, I mean, fairly straightforward. If you didn't get this part, this could be problematic if you basically assume this was 1, 2, 3, 5. So that could be a problem there. This was pretty set in between beforehand, so this was pretty set for where this could be. Yeah, I guess the tricky one was here, right? Was finding out that this could not be 1, 2, or 3. So therefore it had to be 4, 4, and 9, which made that kind of restrictive. Yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.